Hello friends, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and I'm excited to be participating in the Altenew Educator Harvest Hues video hop. So I'd love to have you follow along and be sure to follow all of the educators and leave comments. So this is the card I made using the harvest color theme. So again, you'll see in the end that I ended up doing 4 seasons. So I'll share with you how to do that. But for this one, I'm using kind of those coffee chocolate colors along with marigold. So this is the Meadow Burst stencil, and you can see it's got 5 different stencils to it. So I'm using my Altenew 9x12 grip mat here, and we'll go ahead and attach the first one. There are dots or openings that are holes basically on the stencil, and what I found in the end is that if I just used a pencil and circled those, then when I'm adding the next layers on the stencil, it made it so much easier. So at this point, I'm starting with the hazelnut, which again is the lighter of the chocolate coffee type of browns. So we'll go ahead, and I'm using my Altenew blending tool, which I love. I have 1 per color family is how I handle it. Today I'm going to use the brown one and just move from the lightest all the way up to the darkest, and just not worry about the colors. Again, it kind of adds the depth. But again, I have 1 brush per color family that I keep. So again, we'll go ahead and remove that one, and then I've added a couple of additional layers. You didn't need to watch me color all of the layers. So right now I'm moving on to the last one. So this is espresso. So this is kind of a deep chocolate coffee brown. So we'll go ahead and add the last floral layer, not floral, but the the extra leaves and things. So we'll go ahead and add that here in the dark espresso color. So again, this is a great hop to inspire you, so please follow along, watch all the videos, and be sure to make comments. In the end of the video, I'm going to show you there are prizes available. So again, you need to comment and follow Altenew and the educators to be eligible. So hope you're having fun. So again, I'm done with this one. Oh no, I peaked. And then I decided I need a little bit more towards the center. That's a great thing about stencils, is you can add texture by making the center more dark. So again, I'm pointing out here, this is the final bloom stencil, that the holes on the lower right, those are actually the highlights. So when you're doing your first layer of color, you do not want to color those. So again, I'm kind of working on getting the oranges in there to the depth of color that I want. That's the great thing about stenciling. You can start light and then just keep adding and, achieve the color that you have in mind. So again, right now we'll go ahead, and I'm pulling out fire brick ink. So again, I'm matching up those centers or the highlights, and we'll go ahead and color those in fire brick, just to add some depth to the blooms. Just too much fun. Isn't that pretty? Look at those harvest hues. I love it. So I pulled out my white eraser, and I'm going to go ahead and erase all of the 2 circles that I had on there to help me line the stencils up. Pulling out my trimmer, and I'm going to go ahead and trim 1/4 inch off of each edge, making the final panel 3 1/4 by 5. I really like adding frames to my cards, or using the frame method, so that again it highlights it. So the last thing I'm doing is I'm stamping and embossing the Beyond Grateful sentiment, and this is from the Craft Your Life Zero Waste Flowery Patterns set. This is one of the older ones that I have, but again, I'm stamping that in marigold. So we'll go ahead and stamp it a couple of times here. Beautiful. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this is a clear embossing powder, and then we'll go ahead and heat set that. And then I trimmed used the dies and went ahead and trimmed the sentiment, and then I actually posted it on a craft base as well, and just kind of set it off center just a little bit. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and attach that panel to the front of an A2 card base. And then we'll go ahead and I'm going to add that Beyond Grateful at the lower end. And I decided to pull out some embossing, not embossing, but the dots, the dots that Altenew has in multiple colors. So again, I thought that would just add extra interest to the center. So again, I have both my tape runner on there and I'm using my glue just to make sure that sentiment stays on there. So pretty. I really like this one. So I'm going to show you the other cards I made. This is summer. So again, I used brighter colors with that one. This is spring with the pink colors. And then there is my fall one again. And then I went ahead and did a winter one, kind of with the evergreen and red. So here are the final cards. So this is my Harvest Hues one. This is my summer card. I just love how this one turned out. It's so bright. And then I went ahead, there's spring, and there is the Christmas holiday one with a little bit of gold flecks. So again, here is the Harvest Hues one. So again, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox. We'd love to have you follow on my channel and enter the giveaways. Have a great day. Happy fall, all.